And
it has been unhinged, folks. You're in for a good one tonight. You're in for a good one.
We're off the fucking rails already.
I will.
Like this.
Yeah.
I will.
Yeah. We're losing it. We're fucking losing it. Yeah. We're losing it. We're fucking losing it. We're back, baby.
There we go.
Oh, the ads just quit? Okay.
Mute yourself. Great. Okay, everybody, welcome to tonight's already wonderful, messy session of the Rose Brothers D&D podcast live stream thing that we got going on here. As you can see, we're going a bit crazy tonight. It's a Wednesday. We're a day late. We had some things come up, but we are here minus our boy Odysseus. So as everybody is dying laughing here and we're kind of reining it back in, just gonna go around the horn here. Do we have any announcements that we need to make? That
Costa Rica was dope. Everyone should take a trip there. It's pretty cool. It's kind of expensive though. It's not like it's not a budget. I would say it's not budget friendly. It's definitely not cheap.
What he's saying is, all you poors out there, it ain't happening.
Dude, I lived off rice and beans, so. But I could put my toe in the ocean. I put a toe in the ocean.
Puerto Rico in?
Puerto Rico, probably Eastern time. Costa Rica's would be Mountain time right now because they don't have daylight savings, but regularly they're Central.
Hot damn.
Speaking of time zones, how many are we going to pass through on this train, DM?
That's such yeah. Hey, aren't we going straight north? So we really, unless your time zones are, what would that be like?
That's true. Yeah. I should not have said
time. Guys.
Guys, which way does the sun travel?
There was a great council long ago on Terus that said we ain't doing these daylight savings times bullshit and all that. So
good.
The Council of Terus declared that the Earth, the Terus was actually flat, so they didn't need to save time.
I will kill you. I will kill you quickly.
Hey! All I'm saying is Uthorn has a ballad about the creation of the Earth, and it talks about the Earth being in a planar.
What's Earth?
Realm.
What's Earth?
The world. The world being in a planar sphere.
Bro can't even like remember the name of the world, and it's in the description on the Twitch page. This fucking guy, I swear.
Isn't Terus just a
Earth? He was saying it here.
Yeah,
goblins for Terus.
I was saying
this is Terus 33, actually. Not Terus 34. Don't look that up.
No, look that up. Do it.
What about Terus 69?
Ooh, this might be Terus 69. I don't know. There's a lot of them. Multiverse and all
Dude,
that.
It's crazy, right? That there was such a the gods needed more and more terraces, so what they did is they started inflating them, but then it just got way out of hand, and the price of each world got undervalued. It's a real thing. Look up terrorist inflation.
This guy.
We are going to be in for something tonight. That's for sure. Okay, so what a
Dude, that was the dumbest thing that was said tonight, and I said Puerto Rico instead of Costa Rica earlier.
yeah.
Oh,
That's how we are nice enough not to call you out on your idiocracy.
Oh my god.
Hey, so last session, did you guys? So last session, I wasn't here.
Last session was a combat session, and we didn't die, so it's a great success.
It is.
Sick, man.
Yes.
I got chained up and whipped. That was bad.
multiple times. I think he
Was
loves
it?
He
now.
discovered
He
something
developed a
about
kink.
himself.
He's got
No.
he's got a chain kink now.
Kind of a pretty close combat.
Okay.
They fought a chain devil and a couple of imps. But
Luckily for most of the combat, one imp got itself stuck with 2 nat 1s, and the other one was shitting its pants the whole time, so it was just a chain devil for most of the
it
Yes.
worked out. It worked
And
out pretty
it
well.
still
There was
almost
some
soloed
pretty
us.
bad rolls.
Yeah, I took a lot of damage that fight.
There was a lot of bad rolls on the bad guy's part, so that helped. But yeah, besides Rulin's little announcement of coming back from his wonderful vacation, reminder: I will be gone for the next. I want to say at least next week. I'll be gone. Depending on how things work out, if anybody has a session that they come up with or has ideas for the week after that, I will be back on Wednesday.
Okay.
To be able to do it, I get back Tuesday night, and I'll be home and settled back in on Wednesday. So, I could do it potentially later in the week, but if there's something else that you guys want to do in the meantime, that's also fine too. But
Make
Dude,
sure
I don't wanna-
to
Stop.
go ahead. Oh, I was just gonna say, make sure to follow us on Twitter because that's where we'll make the announcements of what's going on.
indeed.
I kind of
Also,
want to run a one-shot PvP best of characters from all our campaigns fighting against each other. You got to choose which character in the past.
Oh, shit.
This is the battle
Oh
royale.
yeah.
if I did anybody besides Detron, I'd be a fool.
Yeah.
I think mine's pretty obvious.
What?
What?
That was hip.
Just leave me alone. Get me out of here. Come on.
The leader of the Star Wars squad. Best character ever.
That is a wild pull. I like it though.
It is. I am impressed.
You know what you're gonna play. Wouldn't have guessed that in a billion years.
I would not have used it in Pipsqueak.
No, yeah.
Dude,
Oh, yeah.
Lane's got quite the
Repertoire.
deck of many characters that he can
Deck
choose
of many idiots to pull.
Also, we're up on YouTube now. So go and check out at least the first, I believe the first episode,
First episode of this
of
campaign.
this campaign.
Yes.
As well as the very first episode we did, I think, of Trey's campaign.
Yes,
Is
very
it there?
first episode we did of streaming ever. The others are
See
going
how-
to come.
See how
But
far we've come.
our buddy or the person who takes care of that is currently busy and had some things he had to take care of. So he didn't have time to work on it.
But we will
Call 'em
begin getting those. We will begin getting those up more, so that way you guys can hop on there, watch them, catch up, do as you do. But don't forget to check that out, and even go subscribe to our YouTube channel as well.
Dude, our one, hey, just want to throw this, has 40 views.
Wow.
On YouTube?
Yeah. 11
Damn.
days ago, has 40 views. So
Us. We're just moving on up in the world. It's crazy.
Bill.
he'd be proud of us.
Uh,
He'd be proud.
all right. With all that being said, we have rambled and made plenty TikTok reel quality content here for the first 20 minutes. With all that, gentlemen, for the love of God, let's play some D&D.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
So, last time on this adventure, the bros were having a little fun time on their train ride, kind of enjoying things. They had a few hiccups. There was a rock slide that they helped with, and then Odysseus rolled a natural 20, which on the table of things decided that a devil was going to knock on their door and say hello. At which point they found themselves face to face with a chain devil and its two imp underlings. The group did battle while Kaz heard some commotion coming from the medical cart next to them and decided to rush in, believing that these guys could handle it themselves. So he went to the next cart up while these guys stayed back and fought the chain devil, and through, as we said earlier, some rough rolls on the DM's part and some quick thinking on the party's part, they were able to defeat the chain devil and its two minions while also claiming a small bit of loot as reward. I believe it was 4 gold pieces and a leftover chain that the devil left behind. So that was about it that happened in that last adventure. So coming back in, gentlemen, I believe you were deciding to go into the next cart to find Kaz, but what are you doing?
Better go grab Kaz.
Yeah, we were gonna go check on him.
Does it sound like they're still fighting in the rest? Was the fighting localized to this cart, or does it seem like all the other carts are being attacked as well? Well, that's where I ran off. Sorry, dumb question.
Make
can we still hear fighting?
Make a perception check.
Okay. That's a 12. I fucking suck.
Well,
Oh no.
hot damn. Hot
No,
damn.
brother.
You listening in to your surroundings, and you hear, doesn't sound like you hear any sounds of fighting coming from the cart next door, the medical cart.
Well, it seems like it's safe. Let's keep moving forward.
Sounds good to me.
At
At least it's the medical cart. Silas, you
Bravely
kind of look
walk
like you
forward.
could use a medical cart.
Well, I sure feel like it. Certainly.
Uthorn, you look like you might need it even more than Silas.
I'm lucky that Odysseus got me up when he did. He really helped me out. And I believe Odysseus had previously stated that he's just meditating.
Yes. So as you all discuss that you're going to go check on Kaz in the medical tent and make sure everything's okay there, Odysseus is going to pipe up. Oh yes, while you go and check on Kaz, I'm going to stay behind and meditate to Undarin and contemplate on the evening's events. Go on ahead, I will keep watch here. As he kind of just plops down in a cross-legged, crisscross applesauce pose and forms the dome of water over his head and begins to meditate.
It's like a human Sandy Cheeks.
Indeed.
Wish I was still in Texas. Sorry. Apologize.
Is that new country singer song? I don't even know her name. The really good one.
No, that's
Sandy
some
Cheeks.
I should the one that people
SpongeBob.
like. I don't know her name.
God damn.
Dude,
Her
you
name is
shouldn't-
now
you
Sandbox.
You shouldn't make fun of Taylor Swift like that, Roland. Come on.
I know who
Bro.
did this.
Do not get the Swifties angry, bro.
Hey,
We need
you
we
have
need
to
rage
listen.
bait content.
I know
Get the anger
is
flowing.
I enjoy Taylor Swift content.
So great.
And yeah,
I hate Taylor Swift and I hate Bill Nye. Come at me.
We do not.
Taylor,
We do
Taylor's not a
associate with this
good
man,
Taylor's not a good singer. Prove me wrong.
bro.
Lady,
I'm gonna
No.
meander up to
No.
the next card.
No,
we can make our own
I'm
dating channel.
resisting the influence. I will not do it.
So
I can't
So-
do it.
Trey and Scott may or may not be part of the campaign next week.
I have fun running it by yourselves. Yeah.
She's the best singer
Ever.
Jake, is that a tropical fruit body armor?
It sure is.
Dude, I literally just drank one 5 minutes ago.
Hey,
Yeah. Not a sponsor, but hey, if they want to be.
look at our two fruity boys.
Speaking of fruit, I moved to the next card.
All right. So right. So as Odysseus plants himself down for some meditation, you all gather yourselves, opening the doors to the cart next in line, the medical cart. You open up to see there are a couple of dead imps laying on the ground. A couple of windows you see are broken. That appear to be where the imps came from. And looking a little further inside, you see as Kaz is just so pulling his blade from the skull of one of the imps.
Good kills there, Kaz.
Yeah, it took most of us to be able to take just a couple imps and a chain devil, and you did all this by yourself? It's quite impressive.
Sadly, I wouldn't say all by myself.
And I'll like my eyes drift over, and there's a dead guard laying on the floor.
Oh, my apologies, I didn't see that. Did we
That
just
is
lose?
bad
Oh no. That's good.
For you. It's good to see I don't have to go back in the cart where you come from. I assume it's taken care of back there.
I think so.
That is good. It is strange that these beasts were able to catch us here on the crawler. This does not bode well for our travels.
Not this early.
I'm afraid that we're just gonna be seeing more of these fellas. We should continue moving forward. See if these other carts are being attacked as well.
I suppose that would be wise.
Guess we best move our way up the train then.
As you gather yourselves and bring Kaz along, you make your way through the medical train. You walk past these individuals that are still wounded from the events in Ashmarsh, and you see clerics and healers and doctors and medics of sort moving through them, still caring for them. And as you move through it, you notice that there is a familiar cleric that you met in the medical tent back in Ashmarsh that you recognize. That is, it seems, has made it onto the train as well, as she is continuing to mend and take care of some of the wounded. You can choose to stop and say hello or continue on what you're doing.
Where have we seen her previously?
In
She
the medical
was-
tent.
Yeah, so she was the one that healed I
You
believe it
weren't,
was-
Karagar, you were busy taking
Yeah.
notes at the
Yep.
time.
I was
Yep,
mugging some root beer.
She tended to Kaz, Silas, and Uthorn at the time. Or no, was
Does
it
it look-
Kaz? Yeah.
Does it look like she is like pretty busy, or do you think I could get a drive-by heal as we make our way up the cart?
No, it appears that she's doing more just kind of upkeep work, kind of just
Superficial
wiping brows with like wet cloths and kind of tending to bandages of some of the wounded.
Excuse me, miss. Could I it's not too much trouble. I would appreciate some healing.
And she'll kind of look up at you and, oh my, it's very good to see you again. Of course. It appears you're doing well. A bit worse for wear, but I'm glad to see that you've made it onto the train and you're still putting up the good fight. Yes, of course. Come here, sit a moment and let me take a look at you. And she'll kind of grab you by the arms and kind of guide you gently over to one of the empty spots and sit you down, kind of looking you over like, oh my, you yourself have been brought to the ringer. It looks like, my, these are some nasty gashes on your body. Nonetheless, let me see what I can do here, and she will cast Cure Wounds on you.
Beautiful.
She's gonna cast it at. She'll cast it at 3rd level.
Wow.
So you'll take. There we go. 16 points of healing.
Wow. Well, I do appreciate it.
It's my pleasure. I'm happy to help you in any way I can. As it seems you're all sacrificing so much for these people, and we are most very grateful, and we are happy to assist in any way.
Hey, DM, I have a question.
Yes.
I'm sorry. Go ahead, Silas.
Go ahead. No.
Okay.
You're good.
So I'm looking this up just because I'm interested. Ritual. I'm reading about rituals, and it doesn't say anything about having to be stationary. It just says that the casting time takes 10 minutes longer than normal. I was wondering if, as everybody was walking through the train and me along with them, if I could focus and ritually cast Identify on the chains.
Oh.
I'm reading, it says nothing about it having to be stationary. It just gives a time constraint that is saying, hey, it takes longer to cast.
I believe. Let me double check here. I believe that's okay.
And Identify is just touch instantaneous.
Yeah, I would say you guys aren't really doing anything like strenuous. You're just kind of like walking at this point. So yeah, I would say
Okay, perfect.
so you could do that.
Silas. Question. If I could see those chains that you picked up, I might be able to at least get a little glimpse of what exactly made them so special.
Feel
If
free,
you-
Thorn.
Perfect.
I'll just hand him over.
All right, I'll take them. If you don't mind, it will take a little bit of concentration. So, if I go to trip on something, please call out. Otherwise, Uthorn will start humming to himself. Not crazy loud, but loud enough that it starts reverberating in the train cart. And there seems to be a magical essence to the hum as I start to ritually cast Identify and focusing on the chains.
Okay.
Nice.
Well, if no one else needs to stop, I think we'll continue moving.
If anybody else needs a bit of healing, don't be afraid to ask. I'm more than happy to assist in any way I can. Things are thanks to you and the efforts of the other guards. There didn't seem to be much casualties. God bless the brave man over there that fell. We will be sure that he is given proper rituals of passing. But otherwise, Master Kaz, you have our utmost gratitude in protecting this cart as well. So thank you all. And like I said, if you would need anything or any more, don't be afraid to ask.
Thank you for the offer.
Anyone else?
Uthorn, I know you're busy, but
No,
Can you
I'm
maybe shout at
actually. Odysseus took quite good care of me.
I guess we'll keep moving up the train.
All right. So after the bit of healing Silas got, you all continue moving your way up the train. Going cart to cart, you pass by. Some seem like nothing's happened. No damage, no signs of struggle or anything like that. Others, you see once more that there are broken windows and an imp or two or three scattered about, but more or less taken care of. You continue all the way up until you reach the front guard cart, the one before the engine cart, and yeah, you see that throughout the whole thing, it doesn't appear that there's too much. It would appear that the chain devil itself was the only higher level devil that boarded. So luckily he boarded on the rear of the train and not the front. But yeah, you find yourselves in the front guard cart. Guards are kind of, you see that some of the dwarven guards are kind of either cleaning blades or sharpening, kind of tending to gear. Maybe a few have like some rips in the leather in their armor, so they're taking straps off and restrapping with new leather. But overall, it seems that any wounds that they sustained were superficial.
Excellent.
I suppose the next order of business would be dragging the dead demons off the ship and throwing them on the ground so the carrion birds can eat them.
Maybe we ought to ask the dwarves what's kosher for this sort of thing. I don't imagine they show much respect, so carrion birds is probably the right thing to do.
Was it only the imps that were not getting like this? It was just the chain devil that like dissolved, right?
Correct. The imps themselves, their corpses remained, but the devils basically turned to smoke and ash
Gotcha.
upon his death.
Well, let's dispose of these critters then. I'll just grab an imp and toss it out one of the windows.
Toss it through the window. I like that.
As,
Kick it like a frisbee.
as you do this, one of the dwarves that's kind of sharpening his blade kind of looks up and kind of a flying toss. Put it. What we try to
Can I
do
roll?
is when we throw him, give him a good splat on the wall or out the window.
Can I roll an athletics check to see how well I throw this body?
Oh, no.
Go for it. Roll an athletics check.
It just hits the wall.
Demon
win.
disc golf.
21. That's a 21.
Yeah. You are pretty darn accurate. You pick it up by its impish stinger tail, and you whip it around a couple of times, winding it up before you just launch it out the window, and it just kind of out.
Well,
And
there
just
we
kinda-
go.
You see as it hits, like it goes out the window, it immediately just gets sucked backwards.
What a shot indeed.
3 points. 3 points to Silas.
Flying toss there,
3
laddie.
points for Gryffindor.
Before you toss the next one, perhaps it might be wise to search their bodies, see if they have any clues where they came from.
Oh. Might as well give him a pat down before we chuck him out the window.
Yeah, so I'd say we just, as walk down back through the cart, we search the imps and then toss their bodies.
Sounds like
Go
a plan.
ahead. Go ahead and roll a perception check. Or an investigation check. I should say.
All right.
Do you want a group investigation check or a personal investigation check?
You can either do a group or have one do it with advantage.
Kaz?
I'll roll again. I'll roll advantage. I rolled
go
a
for
5.
it.
It would have been.
I got a +8 for investigation.
Hey, 21. I rolled good that time. I got a 20.
Lane.
You have a
They call me Meta gamer.
Wait, you have a +8, brother?
Yes.
Damn.
Shit. Oh my gosh. Why did I
Why'd
roll?
you say? Yeah, Lane. Why did you say roll again, Kaz?
I said Kaz, like maybe I should do it, but the loot goblin took him over, and he wants the loot.
Hey,
Luckily, I rolled okay.
the dice gods came in clutch though. They blessed him.
Now I know you have a keen eye for investigating.
Karagar keeps interrupting, or he's about to like say something, like he notices something over Kaz's
Yeah,
shoulder,
there's an
and
item in that
keep-
one's pockets, Kaz, and it just goes.
I
fucking
keep
flying.
I keep shushing Karagar. I'm like, learn more.
You all, Kaz, as you guys move through the carts, Kaz, you're an experienced treasure hunter. You get an itch in your palm when you know there's gold or treasure to be had, and like a bloodhound, you can sense where there might be some shiny goodness nearby. And as you move through these carts, I will say that you find an extra 10 gold on the imps that you
Ew.
grab and toss out of the
Excellent.
carts.
Yeah, and
Nothing
the time
else
it takes
really.
Them, sorry.
Mhm.
And
No,
the
you're
time
good.
it takes them to do all this would have been 10 minutes.
It would have. It actually would have been probably like 10 minutes walking the first way up the carts.
Give me my damn loot.
It's
Yeah.
just a chain.
No.
It's a normal chain.
So what you got in your hands as you kind of look it up and down, this infernal chain that you can see kind of has licks of flame within these fiendish runes, these infernal runes. You have yourself the spiked chain of binding.
I'm assuming I can look that up.
It is a homebrewed. I'll have to send it to you. It is a 1d6 slashing finesse weapon with a 10-foot reach. You must attune to it. It is about 4 feet in length, and it has like these spikes that run along it. You gain +1 bonus to attack and damage rolls with it. And as an action, once per short rest, you can attempt to bind a large or smaller creature you hit. The target must succeed on a DC 13 strength saving throw or be restrained by the chain until it uses an action to break free.
Okay.
Sweet.
I get done doing this, and I look at him. Silas, here, and I'll hold the chains back out to you. These seem quite adept at wrapping people up, as we saw during combat. I'm not entirely sure if you would get the best use out of them, but you did pick them up, so it is your choice to what to do with them. But
I think I've had enough of change for the next several days. I think this ought to go to someone who would appreciate it.
Well, we can take the time and think about that, and ask the others, of course. Odysseus may have an idea, and Kaz or Karagar might as well. But in the meantime, I guess we should continue about our grisly work.
No chains for me, but find a book, let me know.
I don't
like
know.
the smell of dead
I don't know
ants
if devils can read.
I guess we're gonna find out someday.
I mean,
I don't
you always
read a book that came from a devil.
You've always heard, you've heard the tales of the Necronomicon, of course, right? Remind me sometime. I'll sing you the ballad for it. It's certainly something, but definitely has something to do with unearthly entities. And oddly, a lot of romance for some reason. But
I hope you don't plan on singing that devil song around me.
oh, it's not a devil song. It's just a ballad, a story about a devil. I don't quite. I mean, you're not wrong, but you're also not. Just give it a try next time. Give me a chance.
Maybe the next time we go to bed, Uthorn. Silas looks like he could use the sleep anyways.
Well, your previous music helped me quite a bit, so I wouldn't mind it. Regardless, is there anything we need to take stock of before preparing for the next leg of our journey?
I'm getting tired of the smell of devil's blood. After Silas and Kaz have chucked a few imps out of the train, I'm going to cast Prestidigitation on my spellbook to make it smell like a fresh apple pie, and I'm going to bury my nose in it while I read.
All right. You guys see Karagar mutter some things and kind of like Salt Bay, kind of sprinkling the apple smell into his book as he just like one of the pie from a cartoon. He just kind of sniffs into it. Almost, it seems that he could like float and defy gravity, but.
So my question is it like spraying Febreze after you take a massive shit? It's just fruity shit. Is it just is it just a pie hinted with a little bit of hint of devil blood?
It kind of sounds like it
Nah.
does.
Nah, it does a lot
Luthorn, it
better.
sounds like you have some serious personal problem.
It's more like the poopery where it does a much better job of like actually like cutting through the smell and neutralizing it and bringing out actual like good smell.
That's
Thank
awesome.
Thank you, Dia. God?
God. But yeah, you all throw off the last of the imps that were still laying on the floors of the carts. You have the rest of the day is yours to do with if you guys want to go find something else to do for this day, or we can call it a day here and say you go basically just kind of spend the rest of the day in leisure time and we can go to the next roll. It's up to you.
At some point before the day ends, I'm just gonna take a quick moment to get some fresh air outside, and then just make a quick prayer to the twin goddesses, and just be thankful that even though it didn't really work out, that they helped me.
Yeah, would you like to go out onto the back railing, or would you like to go up on top of the train or the iron crawler?
I'll go up on top.
Okay. Yeah, so is there anything else anybody would like to do for the day before it ends?
I'll sleep
time.
on top of the crawler. I'll crawl up through the little hole. I don't want to sleep. It smells bad in there. I sleep on top of the crawler.
I'll help Kaz tie himself down to the top of the crawler.
All right.
We'll pick up Odysseus on our way back and move him back to the cabin while he meditates.
Yeah. As you all do this and kind of get yourselves situated up there, you come back to your guys' cart and you see Odysseus still there meditating and kind of not really wanting to disturb him too much. You all kind of just pick him up, and he amazingly remains in his folded up crisscross applesauce position as you kind of just grab him by the arms and haul him up outside, setting him down as the wind kind of just ripples around the bowl of water over his head. Yeah, so you guys go up onto the top towards the end of the day. So you open up the hatch, and well, we'll say that at some point the dwarves came by and some of the engineers fixed the hatch that got ripped off by the chain devil.
Yeah.
Hooray!
So it was very drafty in there. So you guys make your way out onto the top and kind of plant Odysseus down with you up there, and looking out, you do see, looking up, Silas, as you gaze up into you see that the sky itself is clear. The stars are out, and you see the twin shining moons above, Nairin and Nurethus, named after the twin goddesses themselves. You gaze up and send a prayer of thanks for their aid in defeating the fiendish creature. And as you kind of send this prayer up towards the moons, you feel as though, as you kind of look up at them, you feel as almost like the moons grow just a slight bit brighter in response to your prayer of thanks. As the rest of you kind of lay down and rest your heads, it is a very peaceful night. Surprisingly, the wind itself, where you would think that going so fast on such a big contraption, the wind would be very loud and overwhelming. But with how it appears that there is some type of field of magic, perhaps maybe a magic enchantment that kind of surrounds the carts that give them this air of quietness around them, so that way it's not too loud and oppressive, almost like a comfort thing for the travelers. Instead of just the roaring sound of wind, it just kind of feels like a peaceful day. So as you all kind of sit up on top of the train, there's no wind buffeting you. It's actually very relatively peaceful. As you all kind of look around at the moonlit landscape, you can see in the distance the different mountains and the karsts that were towering in the distance. All the silhouettes of them. You can see every now and again a shooting star go across the sky. Overall, it is a very peaceful night.
Sick.
Beautiful.
As if there is nothing else, we will say that you all drift off to sleep atop the Iron Crawler, and while maybe not as comfortable as the beds below, you all do still receive a long rest.
Sick.
Nice.
Neat.
With encouraging song, because Karagar's the only one down here and Silas doesn't need it, I'll give Karagar the inspiration.
You give it to
Thank you.
yourself?
No, it says 2 allies. I assume not.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
You
says
could-
it
you
says
could give it,
allies specifically, so I assume not. Hey, if what's the crab's name? Does the crab want it?
Oh, Kelp will take it.
Kelp.
Yo.
I'll give it to Kelp. I'll give it
Yeah!
to Karagar and
Kelp is an
Kelp.
ally.
As I play music once again to help Silas go to sleep. As I sing about the great hero of old, the hero Bill. Bill.
That's a nice song.
No.
This guy.
Oh my
Like
goodness. Like this, apparently.
God's bless you, Uthord. God's bless you.
Silas
Oh.
sits sleeping with a smile on his face.
God damn it, Bobby.
Alright, that was cool.
Yeah, I'm done.
Right.
Ugh.
All right. So as
Stream's over, guys. I'll see you later. I'm going to bed.
as
Jumps head first off the crawler.
it is funny, as you leap, there seems to be a point where, in fact, the barrier does end, and as you hit that barrier, you go flying backwards at rapid speed.
Bobby, what'd I tell you about jumping off moving train?
Yeah, so as Uthorn sings his lovely tune, and you all awake to the sunrise cresting over the horizon to the east, I need one of you to roll a d20 for me.
Who's rolled already?
I
have-
rolled.
Scott has. I think Rulin has.
I did. I rolled.
Yeah,
I
I'm
have
not
not rolled. I don't think you have rolled either, Lan.
right. And Odysseus hit the nat 20 for.
I
He
think
did.
so.
You did.
Well, you want to do it, Lane?
Kelp, go do rock paper scissors. I'll roll. I'll roll it.
Helps rolling.
Kelp rolls a 16.
All right.
Going on 17.
16. Let's take a look here. Through the day, as you wake, gazing out on the horizon, you gather yourselves and enjoy a leisure day of doing whatever it is that you want to do, but it is a rather uneventful day.
Nice.
Hooray!
So that was day 4. You guys
Are we there yet?
You guys do have the opportunity to do anything on that day. Otherwise, we can go ahead and move on to the next.
I'm gonna just briefly ask one of the dwarves who, if the Iron Crawler is owned by the state, or if it's like some private organization that owns the crawler.
They are owned by the crown. They are issued out underneath the dictation of the crown. The king decrees through his council what new rails will be put out and which directions they will go. The Iron Crawlers do belong beneath the crown, though they are manufactured by a company of sorts, if you will, that then delivers them as an asset to the crown.
Well, thank you for your information. That was
Of course.
enlightening. Cool. I'm good. If anyone else wants to do anything, but Silas is just gonna chill.
I'm just
Anything
gonna
else?
spend my
Okay, the day
time playing
passes.
music and relaxing.
All right. So, day 5, you all
Survive.
you all survive day 5 with little to no eventfulness happening. We will move on.
Does
We'll go-
Golden Freddy appear, or are we safe?
You are safe this day, but who knows for the next couple days. Go ahead and roll once more.
Does Saragar want to roll, or should I?
That's up to you, Silas.
I'm rolling.
You're gonna, yeah.
This is bad. That's an unlucky number 13 from the boy.
Uh-oh.
13.
Pray to the goddesses.
What was that movie that came out? Was it Lucky Number 7? Was that the movie?
Yes.
Okay.
Super 8.
Let's see. 13. As you all once again are going through a rather uneventful day. You're all just kind of doing your own thing when suddenly a loud explosion type sound rattles through the carts. You all kind of sit there for a moment thinking, what the fuck was that? And then shortly thereafter, the intercom beeps on. Hello, everyone. So,
Damn it.
we are sorry for the inconvenience, but it appears the Iron Crawler is having a fit and decided to blow one of its gaskets. The engine is down as we will attempt to make repairs. Please stand by and remain calm. Thank you. Yeah, so
Oh, lovely.
there appears to be engine troubles. Throughout this downtime, you all kind of sit and wait as the Iron Crawler is stationary on the tracks. You do unfortunately lose a day's worth of travel.
DM, we're sitting here. What is around us? Like where we're at? Can you kind of give me an idea of where we're at and what I can see around us?
Yeah, so looking out this time around, last time you guys kind of were looking out, you guys were pretty high up still in the mountains. However, as you see now, you are more so in a valley. It is on either side of you. The valley is rather large. I would say probably at least 20 miles in width from one mountain to the other. As you're just kind of going through this mountain valley, you can see that outside there are sparse trees kind of dotting the landscape. You can see that there is a river that is kind of snaking along the tracks. Overall, though, the area immediately around you is rather flat, though rugged as it would be in such a terrain. There you can see birds kind of flying in certain directions. You can see some wildlife, like some deer that are nibbling on some grass in the distance. Overall, the area that you guys did get stopped in is a pretty serene little spot, given the circumstance.
Yeah. So I'm gonna turn, or I guess talk to the group.
I don't know about you all. I'm getting tired of eating their stale, salted pork and beans. Would anyone care to accompany me on an outing? Maybe find some fresh game.
Well, that sounds like a wonderful time. I wouldn't mind joining you, Kaz. We can find something.
I think I'll have to pass. It's just not quite my venue. But I wish you best of luck.
I'll go with you. Hunting's not exactly my specialty either, but I could use some time away from all the people. Kind of tired of being looked at funny.
I shall stay here with Uthorn and perhaps meditate some more or listen to another one of his songs. I do rather think some of them are enjoyable as I try to meditate.
I think there's a lot of down spirits on the train. Odysseus, if you would help me, I would love to put a little performance on for the people while they are waiting for the repairs. Hopefully that will distract the people from their worries a little bit.
While you do that, I shall spread the word of Undarin and perhaps gain a few more followers of his wonderful, deep knowledge.
Yeah, so I guess the three of us, I want to go out on a little hunting walkabout trip.
When we get, I don't know, maybe 100 yards in the train, I'm gonna turn and look at Garagar and say, "Well, now that we've got some distance from here, that was really fucked up. What Odysseus did to that chain devil back there. That was quite a sight. It honestly freaked me out a little."
Yeah,
Referring to when he Mortal
I'm not
Kombat
sure.
fatality, the damn thing.
I'm not sure if you were still awake when I was having a conversation with Odysseus about my previous experiences with holy men, but that did nothing to ease my concerns.
He
Kaz, while
seems
you
to-
were
Go ahead.
Kaz, while you were busy defending those medical carts, we were fighting that chain devil, and Odysseus had an interesting way of dealing the final blow to the creature.
As long as it died, that's all I really care.
Fair enough.
Well, I certainly don't have any sympathy for the thing. It did some damage to myself, but Odysseus portrays himself as a simple priest, but something about him creeps me out.
Just a little bit.
Scared of the water, are you, Silas?
Actually, I am. Not just simple lakes and streams, but the ocean. It doesn't give me a sense of comfort. That's for sure.
I'll kind of crack a wry smile.
Well, mind yourself as we cross this stream up ahead. Who knows, it might go all the way down to the ocean.
Oh shit! Do not say that.
Relax, Silas. I'm sure Kaz is just giving you a hard time.
Silas, very tentatively tiptoes towards the stream.
I just jump in and start wading across this little stream, and I get to the other side.
Well, you coming?
I'll pull up my trousers to my knees and just walk through it.
Yeah, I see him walk, and I also walk across. I was very afraid for a quick moment that I was boned because of my heavy armor. But,
Yeah. Nothing to worry about.
So DM, can I pick up the trail of a deer or some other semi-small game?
Yeah, go ahead
Or
and
semi-large, semi-large, not semi-small.
Go ahead and give me a nature check.
That's a 21.
21. Yeah. As you kind of look, as you make your way across and wade across the water to the other side, you see on the banks there is an area that is less grassy. It's more of like
the
a
grassy knoll.
yes, it's less of a grassy knoll and more of just like kind of a muddy dirt bank. And as you kind of get across, you can see that there are indentations of multiple different animals tracks here. With the 21, you would see that there would appear to be tracks of a deer-like creature, smaller footed tracks that would appear to be some type of smaller I would say canine-like or some such. You would see that there's even like some little bunny tracks, not the ice cream, but actual footprints in the mud. Yeah, so you have some options that you could choose to follow.
Yeah. Yeah, I want to I'll pull out my hand crossbow.
All right, I found what looks to be a deer. I think if we stay low, we'll be able to follow him. Stay behind me and... Silas, do you even have a bow or anything? Or is it just your sword?
I have this javelin here, and I'll heft it up. Not a terrible shot with it.
We'll see. It may come in handy. Stay low.
And we'll just follow the tracks and see if we can't come across the deer.
I think you
Uh,
fellas ought to just
Let's go.
you fellas ought to go on ahead. Not exactly the quietest guy, and I don't exactly blend in around here. And I think I'll just wait here for you guys. Just don't forget to pick me up on your way back. I'm gonna take a look across my notes with Kelp.
We'll be back, hopefully soon.
Okay.
Karagar notices Gaz stealthily, quietly merging with the foliage, and Silas is fucking stomping his way after him. This -1 to stealth and disadvantage for his heavy armor.
Yeah, so you were going to attempt to track this deer.
Yeah.
That is a good point. Are you going to try to stealthily do it, or
I would like to stealthily do it, yeah.
all right? So Silas and Kaz both roll
Here
stealth
we
checks for
go!
me.
Let's go.
I am very unaware of my own inability to stealth.
Oh, I rolled 2 10s. I have a 16 for stealth.
Wait, you had
Okay.
advantage?
I have advantage, yeah. On
Damn.
stealth rolls.
Well, here's my disadvantage roll. That's a 30.
Oh,
A 13, you said?
No, he
Ah.
rolled less than that.
I rolled
Oh.
a 3.
Oh, a 3. Okay. Okay. Right. All
Cue the
right.
Benny Hill music.
Kaz, as you are honed in on these tracks, you've hunted
Hey,
plenty of game
is that a
before.
dare?
As you
I'm gonna
crouch
stomp.
as you crouch low and kind of move your way through the grass, you place your feet where you think would make the least amount of noise, kind of pressing the ball of your foot into the earth back to your heel, kind of making sure work of your feet as you go. You move on, and as you keep going, you notice something that you really weren't paying attention to before, but you stop and you kind of listen, and you just hear this clunk, 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 clunk. As you look back, you see Silas is not really being stealthy in any way, shape, or form. Kind of just walking along like he's on a leisure stroll, kind of following you. He's watching you as you do this, but he's not. He himself is. He certainly is making more noise than you would probably like.
Kaz, is something the matter?
I think we're making more noise than an elephant. I don't think we'll be able to sneak up on one. Silas, I don't mean to be rude, but it might be best if you slip back and stay with Karagar as I go on ahead and find us something to eat.
Well, dude, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to inconvenience you. As I best go back, I guess. I'll sadly walk away.
Aw,
Oh
Cool.
man.
poor guy. is
Silas.
Silas crying?
Silas!
No, I'm not crying. I'm just sad.
Silas!
It's too late. I'm walking away.
I was gonna tell him to be quieter as he left.
I'm making war noise as I'm walking away.
That's why I called out to you to try and get you to be quiet.
Clunk,
Um,
clunk, clunk, clunk.
So I'll try and sneak on ahead by myself now.
Okay,
All right, that was cool.
okay. Go ahead and make another stealth check for me.
Okay.
Oh man.
Jake did not have this in his notes.
A 19.
Dude, I think a majority of the things that you guys do, I don't have in notes.
Mhm.
This is a very off the cuff type of thing, and I'm here for it. A 19.
Yeah.
All right. Yep. So now that you wait there a moment as the clink clunk of Silas's armor slowly fades away, and you turn back to the tracks and continue on, and about 10 minutes go by as you follow these tracks before you you kind of you stop and you see that the tracks themselves appear to be getting fresher. You look and you see deer droppings nearby, and the indentations of the hoof prints appear to be more fresh. And so seeing all these signs, you kind of stop and you look up, and go ahead and roll a perception check for me.
Sick.
Sick.
That's an 8.
An 8.
Can't win them all.
Now, as you kind of you look at these tracks and the signs, and you're like, it should be around here somewhere. You're looking around, you're looking through the tall grass and through the brush, and God, you can't quite see it, but you think that it should be somewhere around here. You just can't quite figure out where.
Are there any trees next to me?
Yeah, there's a handful, kind of speckled around. I'd say there's one about 15 feet away. Good size.
Yeah, I want to climb that tree and see if I can't get a better vantage point to see.
Okay. Are you gonna continue quietly over to the tree, I would assume?
Of course. Yep.
All right. Easy enough. You get up to the tree and clamber up it, going into the higher boughs as you kind of peek out and look around. I'll say, with your vantage point, go ahead and make another perception check with advantage.
My man.
My man.
That's an 18.
18. Right.
Nice.
Right. So as you look out from this new vantage point, you can see more clearly the landscape and kind of how it shifts and moves, and the different rock and what have you that are strewn about. And kind of looking back where you originally were, you're kind of scanning around, and now from this point you can actually see that next to one of these larger rocks, you can see that there is in fact a deer that is it's laying down at the moment, within the tall grass.
Yeah, so I want to... How far away is it, roughly?
From you, I would say about 40 feet.
Perfect. I want to take my hand crossbow. I want to aim, and I want to try and shoot it in the neck. And I'll just... Yeah, I can roll the hit if you want.
Yep, go ahead and roll an attack roll for me.
A 9.
Oh no.
My.
As you
I
kind
get it in the guts.
you take aim at this deer, and as you kind of lean forward, the branch you're on kind of sways with the weight, and it kind of throws you off a little bit when you shoot. So it sails wide, and at this point, the deer pops its head up, looks around, and it looks around a little bit, and then kind of lowers itself back down. But its eyes are kind of, you can see that its eyes are kind of darting around, trying to figure out what just happened. It heard that whirling sound, but it's not sure whether it should run yet or whether it should stay low and try to hide.
I will take a deep breath, load another bolt, and try and hit it again.
All right, go ahead and roll another attack roll.
It's a 7. It's even worse.
Jesus. What
Oh,
the
no.
hell?
I rolled a
The
5
dice the dice on my screen
five and a
started
three.
rolling to 19, stayed, and then fell back to 3.
Easy.
Oh.
It wasn't meant to be.
As
Crazy.
you take your deep breath, loading another bolt, you focus in once more. This time, as you aim, you fire, but as the bolt is released from the crossbow bolt, it appears, you see the ears twitch really quickly, and it kind of shoots its head back up again. And as it does that, the bolt goes flying where its neck would have been, had it not appeared to have heard the sound of the crossbow twang. And at this point, hearing the kind of the whirling and the thud, it jumps up startled and begins to run.
How fast? Like, would there be an opportunity for me to shoot again, or no?
I would say you have one more chance as it gets up and tries to scramble away. It is going to be dashing to get away. So I would say you have one last chance here as it stumbles up and attempts to start running.
Hey, that's a 21.
21 will hit.
21.
Go ahead and roll damage.
7 damage.
7 damage. All right, so third time's a charm. As it gets up and starts to bolt, you thinking quickly, load, aim, and for whatever reason, it seems that the moving target is easier to pinpoint than a still target within trying to camouflage itself. So as it begins its first leap to start to run, you fire, and as its legs kind of extend forward, your bolt hits right behind the front leg and pierces into its heart, dropping it.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I'll jump down and I'll go over to the deer, and I will make a little sled.
Mhm.
I want to try and make like a little sled out of 2 branches and some twigs. I don't know. I have some rope. I'll wrap some rope around the branches, and I'll load the deer up on it and drag it back to my 2 boys.
Okay. Easy
Nice.
enough.
I don't want to gut it yet. Because I have.
Okay.
There's a Orcish tradition that we have to do.
Okay. Yeah, so you gather it up, you kind of make this makeshift sled as you bring it together, and you carry it back, and moving back the way you came, you eventually come across, though it takes a little bit more time this time around. I'd say probably about 20 minutes, kind of carrying this deer through the rugged terrain. You eventually come across the side of the river where Silas and Karagar are currently awaiting your return.
Karagar sat down cross-legged, and I have minor illusion, a little repetition of Uthorn's singing from last night, and Kelp's on the river, on the little creek bank, clapping his claws like castanets.
I saw
little
you
clapping.
try to do the click clacks, Jake. It didn't come through.
Yeah, I know it doesn't. It doesn't like to. It doesn't like me to do sound effects. It cuts them out.
I saw you trying to do it. I was like, oh man.
I need to figure out how to turn that off. I'll figure it out at some point. We'll work on that before maybe next session. I don't know. We'll see.
I'm testing to see if an illusion of singing will make Silas fall asleep, or if it has to be the real deal.
Is it audible?
Yeah.
I don't know. Let me roll a con saving throw.
Nice.
That's a nat 20. I'm fine.
Yeah.
Damn.
It's great. I'm so glad I
Experiment.
used my nat 20 on that.
You did.
Good.
You sure did.
No, Silas
Silas-
is just standing there very serious, and he'll see Kaz return with the deer, and he'll give him a nod and say, well, good that you caught it. Let's head back and see how the others are doing. All fun and games. I've left Silas.
I can
It's a hollow man
I can
tonight.
hear the hurt in his voice. I can hear the sadness.
Hold on, Silas. Sergar, before we go, there is a tradition that we must complete as part of the hunt.
And I'll pull out my knife.
It is Orcus tradition that when we have retrieved and been successful on our hunt, that we feast upon the heart of the animal.
And you'll see me dive my knife into its chest cavity. And-
Shit.
And I'll just make a cut enough for my hand to reach in. And you just see my hand dive into this carcass. And you see me kind of rummaging around in the heart, like my arms moving back and forth. And then you see it kind of stop. And I grab a hold of something. And then you just see me yank out, just pull out the red heart. And my arm is just covered in blood. And I'm holding this heart. And then...
Silas, Sergar, would you two care to have the first offering?
And I'll hold it out to either one of you to have a bite of the raw heart.
I'll raise my hand up and say, there's a similar tradition to this in my home, Kaz. At least on my mother's side, it's traditional for one who took the beast down to have the first offering. But I've had plenty of raw heart in my time. I will gladly take the second bite, but the first should go to the one who landed the blow.
I'm good.
You'll see Kaz will nod to you, Sergai, and you see him just dive in and take a hefty chunk out of the heart, and then he'll offer it up to you.
Oh, shit.
I'll take it in one hand and take a giant bite out too.
Do you offer it over to Silas?
I'll give
I-
Silas a look like, come on. As like the blood's dripping down my white beard. I'm like, come on, silver.
Ah.
Yeah.
I don't think it would be appropriate.
Silas, it is tradition. This beast here is giving its life so that we can take life unto ourselves.
Look,
Share with Sergar and I in the feast of life.
I grew up in a rather isolated village, and well, I have eaten my fair share of oddities. This is a step too far, I think. Yeah, whatever, and I'll take it.
I'll hand it over to you, and I'll say I can make it a little. One sec. I can make it a little tastier, and I'll cast prestidigitation on it to flavor it with some pepper flavoring. It's still a raw heart, but at least it's got the
I'm just a human. I probably am gonna get sick off of this. Like, do I need to make a save or anything, DM?
As you're taking a bite.
Yeah, like I'm doing the Squidward bite of the Krusty Krab burger, where it's, where he's like
As
a tiny nibble.
As you raise it up to your face, your mouth extends and your teeth kind of just bite into the end of the heart, and
Yeah.
as your teeth enter into the flesh, it is like a rubbery sensation on your teeth as you have to kind of grind them a little bit to get through the outer exterior of the heart. As you pull back, it stretches a little bit and then snaps in. As you take a bite, your mouth is
really
immediately
good.
Your mouth is immediately filled with a metallic taste, though with a hint of
Oh.
pepper to it.
Oh,
Um,
God.
go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw.
Good thing you wasted that nat 20.
That's 4.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
It probably wouldn't affect me immediately, though, right? Like, it'd probably
No.
just be like,
It's not so much that you are actually like physically ill, but it's as that taste kind of enters your mouth and you're kind of like chewing it around a little bit. You attempt to swallow it, like, okay, I can do this, and you attempt to swallow it, and your body is just like, what the fuck are you doing? And immediately you expel it and the other contents of your stomach at this time onto the ground.
I'm really not feeling. Oh.
You are not
Oh.
poisoned or anything. It's just it was very disgusting to you.
I'm sorry. I'm really not used to this. I didn't mean to offend. This isn't some religious
just proud he's
ceremony
trying.
or anything.
That's okay, Silas. The heart isn't even the best part. Wait till we have the raw liver and the bile. That is the real treat.
I walk back. I leave.
I'm done. Fuck this.
Oh, man.
Man. As you kind of
Just
take
look at Kaz and shrug and say, more for us? Like,
I'll take the heart. I'll take another bite of it, and I go over and I kneel, like down next to the carcass. I'll put a hand on it, and you can hear me saying some prayer in Orcish, and it takes about a minute, and then I get up, and I'll hand you the heart, Karagar, and
Well, I suppose we should get this back and see if anyone else would like to join us for dinner. I think a roaring fire should help people with a bit of venison on it. That'll raise some spirits. Perhaps even more than some fancy man's song.
yeah, I suppose you're right.
I play good music.
and I'll just
I
start
play good
dragging. Yeah,
music.
I'll start dragging the deer back as we
I'll
just
help you
pass the
drag
heart
it.
back and forth. We just
Alright.
pass the heart back and forth until it's gone.
As you two walk on back, sharing the heart like an apple, it after a little while you make it back. You eventually
Apple.
you eventually reach the iron crawler and make your way inside. Where are you going back to your guys' cart? Are you going to like one of the central carts? What are your plans?
We could have a barbecue since the crawlers broke down. We could just have
Yeah.
Outside?
yeah.
Yeah, I say we chop down some. We get some firewood. We start a nice roaring fire. I dress out the deer, and we'll just like throw hunks of deer onto this fire and cook it. You know, like that one time when we threw like a whole ass leg on the fire.
Yep.
Yeah, that's all I've been thinking about.
Oh,
Just
my
threw it on. You guys just
Yep.
stand up, walk over, pick it up, take a bite, put it back on the fire, keep going about the day.
Oh man,
Connor did not have a good time with that.
no, that was rough for the boy. That was rough on the guy.
Yeah. So you guys kind of set up a little camp fire, easy enough. Kaz, with you dressing the deer, go ahead and make a survival check for me.
Can I help him dress the deer?
Yeah, absolutely. Roll with advantage.
Sweet.
I've gotten roll with advantage a lot tonight. I like it. Is that a 5? Did it roll a 5 or is that 18 that it stuck?
5 and a 12.
That's stupid. It almost all right. So whatever that was, a 12. The best.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's more so just kind of like the quality of the cuts. you get in there and they're not like the most exquisite cuts that you cut off. You cut down the back and taking off the flanks and just cutting up bits and pieces of the meat. They're not the prettiest cuts, but they definitely will suffice, and they to you and to Karagard, they look like they're gonna cook up real nice.
That's
I would-
kind of work I think my father would be proud of, Kaz.
Yeah, so I
If you want, you can call anyone from the ship or from the crawler. They're welcome to share in the feast.
I'll go get the boys and I'll go grab Silas and maybe Odysseus and then see if I can find Uthor, see what he's up to.
You find Uthorn. He's in one of the carts that's a little bit more crowded, and he's playing not like crazy jovial music, but it is more high tempoed, like classical music that you would hear. And he's
I thought you were gonna say it was the Daft Punk song from
No.
Tron. You walk in, it's the fucking bar from Tron.
Having a
so
rave
yeah,
inside.
he's just playing some more like energetic music, and he sees you come in, and he nods to you, and he'll finish his song, and he'll say thank you as people clap and whatnot, and Uthorn walk over to you, Karagard. Yes. How was your gentleman? How was your hunt?
Oh, Kaz did an excellent job. I had a lot of fun. I kind of feel bad for Silas.
Why?
He's got a way about
what
him.
happened?
He keeps high spirits. We'll tell you after you have something to eat.
Okay.
I'm gonna sleep in the corner.
So
Maybe I don't-
are we
not
having
waking
dinner
up.
then? I'm assuming you brought it back. and
Yeah,
preparing to cook.
we got it dressed. Kaz has got it cooking nicely outside. If there's anyone you can think of, anybody you met today that you think deserves a nice hot change of meal,
I'll
Let 'em know.
turn around, kind of look at the crowd. I mean, how much is there? We could definitely just bring the people. I'm sure
mean,
they would also benefit from it.
You would. I mean, it was a decent sized deer, so I would say a decent portion of about like half a pound or so. I would say you could feed about like 150 people.
I might as well bring the crowd then. Uthor.
Of course. I mean, I didn't want to presume, but you know, a deer can go a long way if you use a lot of it.
Well, if you haven't fully won over their hearts with your music, you'll surely win over through their stomach.
Yes, I think I have the perfect ballad for this as well, as they all partake and make merry. And Uthorn will go back to the crowd, and he'll inform them of the good news and say, "Hey, please, if you
Good news,
wish to take a
everyone."
break and get some fresh air and some fresh meat, please come outside." And courtesy of Captain Kaz.
Yeah.
Looks like meat's back on the menu, boys.
As you say this to them, Uthorn, you kind of look at them and you can see that their expressions on their face, like their faces kind of brighten up as the thought of like a nice fresh hot meal sounds exquisite, and they all kind of start getting up and clambering out towards the door and going outside. And as they kind of trickle out, you can see people kind of just looking around, stretching a bit. Not that there's not enough space in the iron crawler, but it just feels good to get out and like stretch and get fresh air.
Be on
They all
solid
kind of-
ground.
Yes, they all kind of just encircle around this little camp you've made, and kind of just sit down, stand, some of them kind of wander off and actually go down to the river and kind of mess around in the river for a bit as you're cooking up this meal. They're just all kind of, you can see that there's a bit of relief and just kind of a weight kind of taken off of their shoulders of this relaxing moment that they can kind of enjoy after all that they've been through.
DM, I would also like to kind of lighten people's moods. I want to, while people are getting ready and the food is cooking, I want to go back into the Iron Crawler, and I want to try to see if I can't find like possible like spare metal and sticks and stuff to make some makeshift just percussion instruments, not drums per se, but percussion instruments. And I'm gonna bring them out, and I'm gonna try to get some volunteers and kind of just figure out how to play these pieces of metal the best we can.
Bro is doing a Turk from Tarzan right now.
Yes!
Yeah. So as we I get people and I get them kind of on the correct beats and whatnot. I'll try to find somebody who can also play the clarinet and whatnot. And I'm gonna get the musical mood going and just a lot more like jovial than what I was doing before. As people can just mess around as they start banging on metal and stuff and whatnot. Maybe get a couple barrels and you can, smack the top of a barrel, makes a pretty good thump as well.
Nice.
Stuff like that.
Yeah, as you do this, you recall some people from the inn in Ashmarsh, some of the ones that were there when you were performing, and you find some of them among the crowds, and you pull them in. You know that they themselves were musically inclined from your time spent there, so you gathered them up, as well as a couple others that are maybe a little unsure of how it works, but with a little bit of lessons, just kind of doing the quick little how-to with them. They kind of pick it up and figure out some simple beats to go with. And as you begin playing this music and your group begins to kind of really pick up the music, you see that even further down the carts, you can see people starting to kind of peek out, and eventually some of them start wandering over. And mind you, there was roughly about 20-ish, there's roughly about 20, 25-ish people to these carts comfortably. So yeah, you start seeing, you had about a group of like 25 to 30 people that you had at yours, but now as you play and the music's really starting to bump and they can smell the cooking barbecue going on, more and more people from these carts are kind of starting to gather around this camp and really starting to kind of get into the music. Some are dancing, others are kind of just swaying back and forth, others are greeting other individuals, talking with them, and just kind of getting lost in the vibes at the moment as you play and as things are cooking. You're really starting to get a nice vibe going with everybody as more and more start to join in.
So
Yeah. As this happens, I would say you get a good number of people out here that are. You definitely have got enough to. You're not quite sure at this point if you can feed all of them, but there's a good chance that maybe at least some of them are just here to kind of unwind and relax as opposed to actually eating the food. But Uthorn, as you continue to play, Kaz, you cook the food. Eventually, you finish cooking it, and everybody eventually starts to kind of make their way over to the cook fire and to the cooked meat, and they start kind of portioning out different parts of the meat to each other, and everybody's kind of passing it around, and some people are kind of sharing or saying, "Oh no, I'm fine. Give it to them," as they kind of just pass it around. And now people are kind of, once again, they're eating. Now that they're eating, they're kind of getting more into the music. Their spirits are even more uplifted, and you can see that there's a real high spirits going on right now with what's happening, as the people around you are kind of just enjoying themselves. You see Odysseus currently is amongst his congregation that you saw earlier, talking with them as they're all kind of watching him intently, nibbling on some venison. You see another individual who, given their attire, appears to be the conductor of the Iron Crawler. And
Nice.
looking at him, as he kind of walks up and grabs food, you kind of it's weird. You kind of notice there's like this. He's kind of oddly has a bluish tint to his skin.
God damn it.
Oh, I get it. Oh my gosh.
But he comes up and he just kind of, as he grabs the food, he looks at you, Kaz, and he just says, "This looks very delicious. Thank you for making this wonderful meal." As you see now that he is a dwarf, but overall, his aesthetic seems to be like just blue. He's like you can't.
Why are you blue?
Why are you blue?
Why are you blue?
Are you gonna stop your music and ask him?
No,
that?
no, no. Uthorn is busy keeping the music going because he's the most
Oh my god.
the one who can keep the rhythm going the best. So he has to keep there, and he always kind of helps the others go along. And he tries to get some people dancing. Let loose, have some fun. He really tries to, I mean, children are the most impressionable, so he tries to make sure that they
What?
You can't like that.
What?
letting them trying to help them forget what they saw in Ashmarsh.
Your wording could have been better. I'm just gonna say that.
I understand you.
You had me.
Children are the most impressionable.
You lost me. You brought me back. You
Alright.
brought me back.
Okay.
So this guy comes up. Sorry to interrupt. Are you good? Can I steer it a different way, Scott?
You're
Oh,
fine.
God.
You're fine.
Stop fighting!
If Uthorn gets a big enough crowd of people dancing, Karagar will go awkwardly start dancing like Dunk.
Go.
Yeah.
Just super awkward and like 3 foot taller than anyone around.
Uthorn, go ahead and roll a performance check with advantage for me.
My man.
Come on, game. Advantage. Roll. The meat dice coming in with a 26.
26. Easily. You are really stirring the crowd and uplifting their spirits. You have a nice
Even
a
the
nice
children are
large crowd.
happy and they're dancing.
The children are dancing round and round, interlinking their arms as they dance and skip around. You have a good, sizable crowd going that is dancing right now, that are just lost in the moment.
So this guy comes up and he asks for the food.
Are you short of breath, sir?
No, why do you ask?
Have you been holding your breath?
No, I have had no need.
Well, enjoy the food. There should be a little bit left.
Thank
And
you.
I'll just kind of give
sir.
him a weird look.
Why are you blue?
Why are you? Oh my gosh!
Uh,
I just got it.
God damn it.
I want to
Oh
make
my
sure
gosh.
I want to
Even holding your
make
breath.
sure no one is slipping anything into anyone's drinks.
Oh
I'm
God.
not gonna dance.
Jesus,
I'm just gonna
dog.
What the fuck?
Go
Hey,
ahead.
hey!
What kind of trade is this?
Dude, I'll be
The
honest.
children
If-
are impressionable. People
if
are throwing
someone's
roofies
first
and drinks.
choice-
What's going on?
If somebody's
fact-
first choice when running out of I don't know, man.
Dude, hey! In the wake of natural disasters, people loot, rob, and do bad things.
You're right. I guess you're right.
Um,
I mean,
Yeah, Kaz, as the night went on, or as the day went on, and the festivities kind of picked up, you did notice that the dwarves of the Iron Crawler went inside and they brought out like a few kegs of ale that they placed, and people started going up and filling up cups and whatever. Go ahead and make a perception check for me.
The poor guys who are in there working, they don't get a party.
they're in there turning the wrenches, and all they hear is just
That's coming through really well.
That did.
Didn't actually get through.
I rolled
Which one do that? A 19?
18.
18. Yeah, you look around and it doesn't appear that anybody in the moment is doing anything suspicious or dastardly. They all appear to be genuinely enjoying the moment, enjoying the respite and the change of pace from the few days prior when all hell broke loose.
Is the prince on board?
He is not. He stayed behind.
Okay. Okay.
Only a handful. There was, I would say, probably 50 soldiers from the army that boarded the Iron Crawler with the rest of you. And then there was the crew that operates the Iron Crawler, and then some adventurers that made it through the invasion, as well as you guys, and then all the refugees.
Yeah. Cool.
But yeah, as you kind of watch on, looking through the crowds, Kaz, you watch on and see them all dancing around from the music that Uthorn and his makeshift band is putting on, drinks in their hands, food in their bellies or in their other hand or in their mouth. As they dance around, you see quite easily Karagar towering above most people, especially the dwarves within the crowd. He is very easy to spot, as he is somewhere in the middle of the crowd, he is also kind of letting loose with his own dance. Karagar, for the hell of it, go ahead and make a performance check.
My big ass feet are gonna hurt somebody. Uh-oh.
At 20. Oh,
That's a 14. Could be
14.
a lot.
You know what? For a guy this
Not
size,
bad.
he moves rather nimbly, like dances rather nimbly. He has a good beat and rhythm, a sense of rhythm, as he's just kind of like moving there. But you can see he even though he does have really good rhythm, he just doesn't seem to care at this point. He's just kind of like, yeah, just with that vibe, just kind of enjoying the moment too.
I took a ballroom
do
dancing
big.
elective my first semester at the academy.
Yes, as the night goes on, or as the day turns into night, and this party goes deep further into the night, the smoke rising in the air, the fire
Oh yeah,
lighting.
I'll go wake Silas up at some point so that he gets to be out here for some of this.
I think at one point when Uthorn went outside and he started playing, I woke up and I went out there with him, but then I immediately passed out again when he started playing.
Man, I better not play music in the middle of battle, or else Silas is out.
Oh man.
Silas, you can
I'm just letting my guard down. It's not like I'm not magically falling asleep. I just find comfort in the music.
through the music you also hear sometimes that loud snoring that sometimes interrupts it. You're just like, what the hell?
Hey, I feel it's an ambiance thing. I'm gonna try and weave it into some of the songs, man. I'm gonna
Easy enough. You can catch the cue of the sound of the snoring, and as you kind of start understanding the repetition of it and like the beats in between, you kind of start weaving the sound into your own as it just kind of melds into everything. You sit and you play, and as everyone enjoys a merry, full, wonderful, magical night underneath the stars, we are going to end it there.
Hooray! When we get to the king and present ourselves to him, and he's like, any request and I shall grant it. Silas is gonna ask for a CPAP.
Good.
Dude, what a nice slice of life episode.
It was just a nice, simple episode, man.
Nice little change of pace from the chaos that is transpired. I was waiting for another natural 20. I was gonna be like, shit.
Now
These
that we've
guys.
brought now that we kind of have like a repertoire with the people, something horrible's gonna happen. The entire train's gonna die.
Yeah, something like that.
You've got 3 days left. You had to skip a day, so you have 3 days left.
It's
3
Okay.
days
Okay,
of
3
something
days.
that could
Nothing
happen.
bad will ever happen to us again.
3 days of something that could happen, and the dice tell all.
Good.
So
Yep.
yeah, good session, boys. Thank you all so much for joining us and watching this little fun piece of D&D that we had tonight. Hopefully these guys can continue having some decent luck on the rest of the way of their journey, but thank you again. Be sure to like, subscribe, tell your friends, tell your family, all that good stuff. Follow our socials. Go check us out on YouTube, where the first episode of this campaign is currently. We will continue to add those as we go forward. But until that time, have a great rest of your night and a wonderful rest of your week. And we will see you on the next one.
Bye.
Goodbye.